It's easy peasy for Marth. So we see these situations, we expect Marth to dominate in them.
Ironically, the Falco, not very good in the air.
I mean,
That's
honestly, both Falcon and Falco really bad in the air, which is, hey,
ironic,
it's an irony.
Yeah.
Hey, there are many flightless
Okay,
that exist.
Match is underway.
Yeah, and we saw it right from the bat. You're just seeing Marth trying to bring Falcon to the edge and then get into this advantageous state where you're basically saying the only way you can get back is by jumping over me, and I'm ready for you to do that.
Yeah, but I got my sword.
The Anakin Obi-Wan situation is what I'm hearing.
You never want to be above Marth. Not great, you know?
Yep, he's got that.
Now that's exactly what you need to do.
I know from the later games, especially. Yeah.
Counterintuitive, high ground, not the best.
Interesting, and that's what we've got, wow.
So all of this came from just having center stage and having Falcon above, and then just starting to juggle the Falcon and basically saying, I'm not going to let you land. And this is where
And that's what we're seeing in the percentages right now. Yep. But the stocks, right?
And so the thing is, now that we have this sort of situation, you can see, right, Marth's just saying, I'm in the center, I'm throwing out hitboxes, and I'm brushing you off to the side.
That's interesting, right? Probably wanted to hit that. But landed on the platform, that might shake things up. Ooh, okay.
So now this is an important time because what you really need here from 2D is to just kind of re-even the stakes. If you let this Marth get out to another one of these, like, I'm just controlling the stage, I'm chipping away at your percentage, you're at a higher percentage, I'm able to get knockdowns and then push you off to the side, like this, it's going to be really hard to get that opening to actually come back and play.
Alright, so you want to keep the... Don't have too big of a discrepancy here.
This is a great little strain. We reset to neutral.
Oh shit.
Forrest just doing a great job at holding center. Edge guarding, doing exactly what he needs to do. Throwing out that big old janitor's broom and saying, get on out of here.
Ooh. Not quite enough.
Really scary to have that low percentage. I've got a new life and you're already off stage like that. Charlie, they're doing a good job at just resetting situation, trying to look for the combo strains.
Yeah, shake things up again.
Trying to wall out with back airs, but unfortunately gets punished for it. We're in a little bit of a reset here. This would be a big edge guard to grab.
Ooh, bit of a
look for the rinse and repeat. Lands on stage. Okay.
That's going to shake things up a little bit.
We've seen that Charlie was able to hit the knee on stage, so I think Forrest is trying to go for something a little tricky.
Devastating.
Yeah, so I mean, we're going to be looking for this knee as mostly a finisher when Marth's above about 60%. So especially as an edge guarding tool, really great for Falcon. Basically, Falcon's best edge guard is just to hold the ledge, let Marth get on stage, jump up with the knee, and reverse them back the other way where they came from. We've seen it a few times from Charlie throughout the tournament, so he's definitely got it in his locker, but here we're going to have to watch a little bit of a combo string come out. That's why we see that side B trying to go from...
We've got to pull out a new set of tools here, I think. We've got to do something a little different to shake things up, don't we? This is the final of the finals.
Yeah, game one of these finals looking like it's going to be for Forrest, but still has to clean up this last life. But 102% here from Captain Falcon's going to be pretty hard to come back from. Does a good job at drifting back to the ledge. Gives him just another chance.
I feel like it's whenever it works for the other person, but not for
God.
Did you see the dream, though?
Just a scuffle here.
You can tell we're feeling the fire, both of us. We're moving very different. A lot less contact.
Just kind of pulling out every move in the book.
Well, not quite. We're not getting enough contact to really
as you say, it throws out a Falcon kick. But yeah, it's at this point you have to really clean up this Marth stock and then basically go for a 0 to death. Now it's just kind of a game of survival and just basically trying to see if you can hit some sort of stray aerial, get a combo going, get the kill, and then go for a 0 to death.
Stocks, yeah.
Just drops the edge guard, and this is probably going to do it. Marth can just stand on stage now and swing the sword.
Wow.
And that's game one of Grands going to Moonchild.
I know. We're like dancing around each other, could not get one hit. We've been doing that before. You just cover that edge, crazy.
That's smart, man. That's because you're turning around. I also like your color a lot.
Thank you.
I gotta say,
thank you.
I'm a big fan.
So the turnaround is slow, you're shining.
This time go right over there. I'm getting to
All right.
Back at Pokemon Stadium. Familiar.
Hey, it's a great place for a battle, you know?
It seems to be. Can you maybe shed some insight on why this is a
why
fan
are we
favorite
going
or
back?
a player favorite?
Well, a better question might be, why are we going here as 2D's counter pick, right? Why is Falcon choosing to go to Pokemon? And there's a few schools of thought here. Something that is really good about this stage for Marth is that these platforms are the juiciest height for Marth. So look for when Falcon lands on the platform and is in a knockdown, that Marth can basically, swing through the platform with all of the best moves, that.
You see the sword, going above
even
it.
though those missed, did you see that the reaction from 2D there was to basically a panic roll both times? That's because the threat of Marth's sword tippering on those platforms is basically instant death once you are above these high percents.
Is this like the Switch Brawl where the tip of his sword is where the damage is, not the middle of it?
Yeah, the tip of the sword is where Marth's
so you do have to watch the edge of it. Okay, I do at least know that about the Switch one.
Roy is who's got the sour spot at the tip of the sword, and the Strong's actually inside his body. Obviously worse, because that means you got to get closer to your opponent. With Marth, it's really nice to be able to space away and have the strongest bit of your sword be then what is hitting them. It's a disjointed hitbox. It's great.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
Yep. A little bit unlucky there from Forrest just to drop a little bit of an edge stall. But still really high percent here from Falcon, so if he can just clean it up without taking too much more percent, it's still a scary percentage here because a lot of aerials for Falcon will combo into each other. So look for something like a scoop up air, trying to get a knee afterwards, or maybe just chaining up airs. You might see a stomp lead to a knee, for example. Some of the classics.
So Charlie's in a better spot than he was in the last round.
He's in a better spot, but it can quickly go away, especially as you're getting juggled in your favorite game over and over. Unfortunately, tries to go for a reverse up B to kind of hit with the strong hitbox.
Wow.
But as a result, drops the combo, and Charlie's able to have a lead again. A little scary, though, here. You can see, right, Forrest just deciding to take center stage, throw him to the edge of stage, and basically say, I have center stage here, what are you going to do?
We got to lock things back down again. We got to get some, get the stocks back to 2s.
And this is exactly where Marth wants to have a Falcon, is just, hey, I'm at a low percent, you can't really do too much to me, I'm going to throw you off the side, I'm just going to push you off the edge continually over and over and over again.
So a massive defensive edge here for Falcon. Or
a massive defensive edge for Marth, basically. Like, center stage is just so valuable, and so if you're able to get it, it's great. Now, you can see,
but
right?
on paper, right? But if you are playing against a Falcon who's fired up.
Yeah. Well, so we saw just then, right? Falcon has the ability to chain together a few aerials and get these really heavy combo strings, just like this.
And just look at that. We're basically at 1-to-1 on percentage.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we're...
So, big stock here for Forrest if he can get this kill without really going over
whole different match
too much. But it's a little hard now. He should be able to clean this up at this point.
Mud. Wow.
This should be a pretty straightforward edge guard here for Forrest.
Wow.
But now, here's where it's a little scary. You've got this invulnerability. He needs to stall it out without doing a tournament winner, and that's exactly what he does. And with a tournament winner, we have another shot for 2D coming back into it, and now it's 1-1.
Now we got the third match coming up.
Best of 5, though. 2D still got to win 2 more games. Forrest still got to win 2 more games.
Electric finals here.
We can really think of it as 2D still has to win 5 more games to win the tournament here. Forrest just has to win 2 right now.
Wow. All right, well, we'll see what happens here.
Okay, we're on Yoshi's. This means we've got a really cramped stage. We're going to be looking at a lot of back and forth. Not a lot of patience, I would say. You're going to see a lot more aggression.
I'm already noticing. Yeah. A lot quicker. A lot less land to work with.
Those mistakes are hard, but we have a homie stock here. Absolutely.
We want a full. Wow.
It's grand finals. We got homie
lots of respect
stocks.
there. Lots of respect there.
All the respect in the world for our players here. At the MOLLBRAWL25.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, a little swaggy there by Forrest, choosing to run off, come back on stage with a back air.
This is what you want
Honestly,
to see.
kind of a Falcon move. Oh, and just comboing up to the top platform and saying bye, bye, bye.
Oh, no.
This would be a big momentum swing if 2D can clean up this kill. Unfortunately, Forrest comes back on with an aerial and just wasn't expecting him to double jump back to stage. But a knee's going to set up another edgeguard situation. Randall gets a little tricky here, but he's able to read Randall. Unfortunately, Randall goes both ways, and, it's not always the way you want. A great little battle there for center. Ends with this kind of miss scuffle. Forrest throwing out some moods on the side. Just trying to play this lead and see if he could get a stray hit to lead into a kill. It'd be really big for 2D here if he can just survive that invulnerability. But unfortunately, that's why it's such a scary situation. You got that 2 seconds of not being able to take damage. And especially with Marth, it's really, really good just getting so close to your opponent, throwing out a tipper. We got some fans for 2D in the chat.
Nice.
Pointing out that indeed it is the time to lock in. You are 100% right. This is the stock. After this, things get really hard, but unfortunately, it's already pretty hard, and these small platforms don't do any favors. Yoshi's. That's a quick battle. We said it was going to be aggressive going to a small stage, and that's what we saw.
Oh, that was you. Let's go.
Okay, we're going to Dreamland. Now,
it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Cascade Mage with the lock-in time for 2D.
So we're going to Dreamland. This is because Dreamland's a big stage, and Marth's sword doesn't reach those platforms. No bans in a best of 5, so this is Charlie's real. This is the last hurrah. If you can't do it here, you know this is where you have the most advantage just in terms of the character matchup, right?
Interesting.
Marth's sword doesn't reach these platforms, basically.
I'm noticing, it's a little bit taller, but that seems to be the biggest difference.
Yeah, just a bit more space, and the nice thing about this is that, you know, Falcon can get a lot of horizontal distance on his recovery, so even though it's easy to edge guard as Marth versus Falcon, you can at least live to these really high percents. And Marth has trouble actually killing once you get above those very high percents. Looking good for Forrest here, though. He's not falling into the trap of, you know, playing a different game. He's just sitting there and doing the same things that work, you know, controlling center, moving him out to the side, sweeping him out, and once he's actually out, getting him off stage, making sure he doesn't come back. It's really just one of the best parts of Forrest's games. Like, he has such consistent edge guards. So, solid neutral, great punish game, and once you're off stage, you're dead. 2D, though, with 2 knees back-to-back. That's a knee right there. Oh, he hits the soft knee, unfortunately. He's able to continue it with a hug, but Forrest letting him get another extension here. Definitely not a true combo, but a combo nonetheless. Oh, a big reversal there, honestly. 2D having all the momentum.
Oh no, we're still
He's still going to be alive, but...
I saw like all the following on the side. I was like, oh, you got the hospitality. Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, it's 3-3 in stocks, and that knee cleans it up. There'll be a big chance here if he can reset to neutral. Try to get a little bit of juice. A grab's great. Unfortunately, isn't able to follow it up because it's so low percent that it's a bit of a guessing game at that point.
How are we going to get out of this one? Okay, there we go. The win might be a helpful factor there.
So yeah, this is where it's so scary because you have to try and get down. It's so hard to get down. When you're above Marth, he just has all the tools in the world. And you saw, even once he was able to land, he still got grabbed, right?
Right.
Like,
doesn't matter.
If you're afraid of the sword, you still got to worry about that massive grab range. Forrest is just stifling from center. It's so hard for 2D to land. Not letting 2D come in at all. And Marth just happy to trade from this position. Yeah. Wave dash back into the janitor sweep.
We've got 4 people on. Welcome, all 4 of you. Hope you enjoy
I mean, look, you're watching 2D's grand final stock. We might have a winner of this tournament, but 2D with a nasty little combo, just a quick reversal.
This is what you want to see.
You know, that's the bread and butter, and you know, you got to butter a few biscuits to win a tournament. This would be a huge grab to get. Okay, the Raptor boost on the last stock. That's the 2D special. A few scoop up airs. Tries to start something, but we reset. Ooh. He's getting comboed. It's really hard
What
once
will
you get
happen?
juggled on the plat. He's going to have one last recovery. Forrest drops it, but he's still
Wow.
off Sage. It's still hard.
What the fuck?
It's really hard, but we're able to reset. One grab can change the fortune of this whole game, but unfortunately 2D chokes a little bit with the forward smash. That's going to do it, I think. This is just a clean edge guard. Hey, Forrest played a hell of a tournament. He did what he needed to do. Threw out. That's a Moonchild dub. I know that Emma's going to be watching on. Happy for her boy. But overall, a pretty great tournament, top to bottom. We gotta get a winner's interview. Forrest. Winner's interview.
Yeah, I'll be tapping out. It's been very fun.
Hey, Alex, thank you very much for being new to Melee tournaments. Great job.
Glad to be here. Yeah, fun to be a neutral party. We'll get out of here and we'll get our winner on there.
What was that? No. But I'm next to you. You'll be able to hear me. Don't worry. You'll be able to hear me. They're not exactly over-ear headphones.
Wait, doubles or cruise?
Up to you. Cruise would be sick. Cruise would be sick.
Cruise.
Yeah.
How are we deciding to cruise, though, is the question.
We'll probably have you two pick as captains.
Oh, like as like...
Yeah.
That's
We'll have
fun.
you two pick as captains.
That's fun.
Let's just do a quick winners interview, though.
Yeah.
Moonchild, Forrest,
Yes,
great job.
thank
Way to
you.
lock in.
Yeah.
Throughout the tournament, it felt like you were really the one to beat. And with the exception of dropping 2 games to 2D.
2D's really good, man.
Yeah.
He's like, I can tell, like, when he slows down and, like, takes... I don't know. He can control neutral very well.
Yeah.
He,
it felt like a lot of the games were you controlling center stage incredibly well and like doing a really good job, and then you'd have one lapse and there was just a little combo that would just fuck you up. Yeah.
Also, my DI was atrocious on some of those like up airs.
You had a few up air chains where it was like, okay, 3 up airs in a row. Yep, and then a knee. Cool.
He totally capitalized in the best way.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like the first 2 games of winners finals, it was like. He got hit by aerials way more than he should have. Like, he kind of had to adjust to the matchup, I feel like, and once he did, then the games became really close, and I don't know, it came down to like small mistakes.
Yeah.
Especially that last stock.
That last stock, you could tell
we were both
it was,
so bad.
You had the same edge guard twice in a row, which both felt like a weird edge guard both times, which was just that weird. Like, you would like jump with a forward air, and then he would float over your head, and you'd try to back air, and you kept missing it. And I was like, crazy, because you've been center stage the whole time.
I know,
not to just sit there and swing that damn fucking brute.
It's funny how like you like in that moment, like the world just like narrows in, and you're
absolutely.
like, oh my gosh.
Absolutely.
Even like no stakes. We're even like talking to each other. The whole
No,
time.
I mean we're sitting here just hanging out.
It's so funny though. But yeah, it was great.
How'd your nerves feel? I feel like you're a player that talks about like dealing with nerves and stuff.
Definitely. I feel like I came in today like not feeling very warmed up. But by the end of like the tournament, I felt like I was playing, pretty good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Overall,
I felt like you were doing all the Marth things pretty well.
Yeah.
Especially that Dreamland game. You had a few juggle combos that you were ending on top plat.
Yes.
Which any time that as a Marth on Dreamland, you're getting the juggle combos onto the platform and continuing them
It's
further.
a dream. If you get a
That's
tipper,
the goal.
Yeah. I mean, Falcon. If you can kill Falcon like below 120, that's like all you can ask for. I don't know. That matchup, it comes down to like a war of attrition sometimes, or like who can like extend the combo the farthest.
And it didn't really feel like you had a bunch of those like low percent Falcon gimps.
No, very
Everything
few.
was like pretty high percent, but you
I
still
got them
were
the
doing,
first- in
sweeping off to the sides.
Yeah, in Winners Finals I feel like I got more of those, but then he
Yeah.
cleaned it up, and I couldn't gimp him or cheese him. A couple of drop zone backdoor drop zone fairs, but yeah, it was really good. I know everyone played really well when I played. I feel like I had a lot of fun. I wish I got to play everyone. That's a problem with the tournament, right?
Yeah. Hey, I mean, look, we're about to do a crew battle. It seems you're gonna be one of our captains. So.
Okay, who should I be drafting then? As a question?
That's a great question. I guess so. Yeah. I guess so. It's or you Rochambeau.
Rochambeau. Sure, let's do it. Either way.
But yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of a crew battle here.
Pick number out of 10? 7. It's always 7.
Okay, we're gonna set up this little cruise.
Yeah, we're set to cruise. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna get ready for the cruise. But thanks for the Thanks for commentary.
Hey, absolutely.
Yeah.
Was it? How was it hearing
it was
commentary?
So weird.
Yeah.
It was so, especially.
It was pretty tilting for me to hear the commentators talking about my set, not knowing anything about the game count and the set count. Game 3 last stop.
That's how it was with
thinking it was 2-1, even though it's not a best of 5.
That's how it was with me and
So
Ryan.
much
too.
misinformation.
I had to focus so much.
Yeah.
Trying to what do they call it? Like block it out.
Yeah.
That was the one time I wish I had game sound
noise
headphones.
canceling. Yeah. You gotta get the Wizzy set up.
But I didn't want to be try hard. I'm putting
I
the
know.
headphones
It
on.
is so easy to be like, I'm tilted, and then you're like, okay, why am I tilted? I'm in a garage with 8 of my friends. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, yeah, we're gonna get Cruz here set up. I'm gonna do some stuff on the overlay, I guess, to get
I'll
some.
try and draft you if you don't.
Some numbers. I mean, hey. Okay. So we got what? 8 people. So 16 lives.
Yeah. The question is who do I not want to fight? I think it's who I want to draft.
Hey, Cruz Pog, indeed.
Who said Cruz Pog?
That sponge named Bob.
Classic. That's actually such a sick. Who's using that? Only I can shine at it.
That sponge named Bob. Who you at? Who are you? Who are ya?
You guys fighting on the UFO?
This is real melee right here.
We're playing on Brinstar.
Oh yeah, that thing on Brinstar is low traction.
Where did this text box go? Oh, there we go. Kevin Toy. Dude, it's Kevin Toy. Okay, we got Crew 1.
He always says himself when I see him in chat. Wait, how do you say
I try to shine back here, but I missed it.
He always says what when you see him in chat? He always says what's up.
that last stock. It was the most
He always says best username on Twitch.
Yeah,
Did he actually say that?
Yeah. I'm missing my L cancel down air.
who would do that?
That was
Crew number 1, number 2.
Alright, now drinking.
Oh, let's go. Let's go.
You guys weren't checking?
Painkiller.
Oh!
These guys don't know what the painkiller is.
Oh boy, oh brother. It's Cruz.
Who in this room doesn't know the Ben Killer?
I don't know the Ben Killer. I gotta be honest.
Right, Ryan, you know the Ben Killer?
I don't know the Ben Killer.
You tell? It's crazy because I've Ben Killer used so many.
Can we get some pogs for the overlay? This thing looks sick, man.
Oh, dude. That's just like...
You would never know that this is a garage tournament.